Hey everybody, this is Keith Gleason, creator of the Mighty Mascots and co-host of Indie Comics Relay, here back with another Mighty Mascots Origins video. This video will be tackling the character Sea-Rat, which is kind of an interesting one that kind of came up, I guess, organically, maybe? I don't know. Before we get into that, let's take a look at the Alterna winter campaign. It's happening right now on Indiegogo. And it's the way Alterna is going to be doing solicitations from here on out. We are no longer with Diamond, and we're going to be doing solicitations now seasonally. So the fall campaign one, if it hasn't ended, it's just about to end. And this one has got a few more days. I think it's going sometime in February. I can't remember, but I know this is the slate of books coming out. This where you can get Mighty Mascots number 5 and 6 for the new story, Bite the Dust, parts 2 and 3. And that completes the second story arc of Mighty Mascots. You can also get the next 2 cards in the alternate trading card set. And then I believe Pete added in alternate jerseys, which is kind of cool. You can get your own with your own name and number on it, or you can choose to get a creator's one on there. Like I think mine has the last name Gleason, and then I think it's number 8 for the amount of characters in Mighty Mascots. So check that out. That's it's going on right now. Each issue's $2. You can get all 10 for $25 plus $5 shipping. One of the best deals you'll find on Indiegogo. All right, so let's take a look. So we're going to be looking at Sea-Rat today, which is one of the characters from Mighty Mascots. It is Honeyflake's companion, robotic robot parrot companion. So the interesting thing, I looked back on our emails with because Frankie B. Washington, who does a lot of stuff for Alterna, Legends of Log, and some other stuff, covers and things like that. He was the original artist on Mighty Mascots and the character designer for Mighty Mascots. And I looked back on our original email, and I had no idea for Sea-Rat at all. He kind of came up out of Frankie's imagination, which was amazing. When I gave him the descriptions for the characters I wanted, I just gave him Honeyflakes. I told him, I want a pirate. I want him to be like this, a little bit like Batman, a little bit like Captain America, but, pirate with all these crazy weapons. And then when he sent back the image to me, it had this robotic parrot on his shoulder. And I was like, oh, wow, that's perfect. I hadn't even thought of something like that. And, because pirates often have parrots and things like that. And to have a mechanical one was amazing. And then the added touch to it is he designed it a little bit to look like Toucan Sam from Fruit Loops. And I was like, chef's kiss, perfect. So let me show you that original design that Frankie had. It was great. It was something that you don't even think about, but like as soon as I saw it, let me zoom in a little bit here. I think that's all I can zoom in, but here we go. So here we go. So Honeyflakes, it says robot parrot right here. And I hadn't even, it's one of those things that clicked with me after I saw the image, and I was like, oh, perfect. That's like another member of the team that was, something I could create from his drawing. So that's what I went on to do. I started to try to figure out, is it just going to be a weapon, or is it going to be its own thing? And that's where I kind of came up with like the idea to have him, just be like alive and can think and, do all this. But it's just, you're sort of like an added weapon to Honeyflake's arsenal. So that was the original pencil sketch that Frankie did for Sea Rat. But I also have like his finished piece, which is right here. So this is the same image, but just finished. You know, as you can see, he has like the rainbow snout, like kind of like Fruit Loops. But I mean, look at this thing. It's awesome. It's like a perfect robotic creature, you know. And then I started thinking about, so I had in here, I had added this after I saw the picture. He also has a mechanical parrot that responds to his every command. It has a beak that can snap a man's torso in half. Um, After thinking about that, I don't know if the beak is going to snap a man's torso in half, but I did want to get across that he does have a strong beak, you know, which, you know, if you know anything about birds, they often do. Um, so after I started thinking about that, you know, and let me show you. So here is some of the pages with him in action. This is like the first issue showing Sea Rat in action when you know, basically Honey Flakes often commands him to attack, and as you can see, he's got like razor sharp wings that he can kind of cut through opponents, you know. So I mean, just look at this awesome Ian Warrianto artwork, you know. But his personality and these sound effects are actually inspired by a real bird. It's me and my wife have a Senegal parrot named Kaylee. So I'm going to take a quick break, watch this video. I'll show you where her sound effects come from. So check it out. Hey everybody. So I thought I'd come upstairs for this part. So here is some of the inspiration for Sea Rat. Hey Kaylee, and this is my me and my wife's Senegal parrot named Kaylee, who provides a lot of the sound effects for Sea Rat in the comic book, right, Kaylee? Come here. So she does like a lot of, she says a bunch of different things, but she does make a lot of noise as well, which you may have heard in some of my videos. Even on our live streams, you could hear her in the background sometimes, even on most of my reviews. Right, Kaylee? Are you loud? Huh? But of course, she's camera shy and quiet now, but like she can belch out sounds like crazy. So whenever you see sound effects in the Mighty Mascots comic, especially with Sea Rat, they're all based on this bird's sounds. Right? You laughing? She says, see, she can say come here. She says hi. Hi, Kaylee. All right, so she's not going to make any loud noise right now. So, but that's pretty much, once we came up with the concept, I started thinking about this bird as part of it. So that's Kaylee again. She's too scared here. All right. All right, back to the studio. So that's Kaylee, our parrot. Although she didn't really make the sounds, if you listen to any of my reviews or any of our past videos, sometimes our live streams, you can hear her in the background screaming. Sounds like there's a banshee in the background, you know, contributing to the video. So, but yeah, so that's where I got the sound effects and kind of Sea Rat's personality a little bit. My parrot is a little bit single-minded with certain things. But here's some other awesome scenes using this character. Let me share this real quick. So that was the one I just showed. But I also have this page. This is from issue 2. This was Honey Flakes used Sea Rat to drill into the ground and then come up below behind him to blow all of the tartar the tartar creeps off of him, you know, because they were piling up on him. So it was kind of like one of those scenes in a comic book where you see like Superman tossing off the tons of guys on top of him or something like that, except it was Sea Rat coming right out of the ground as like a big explosion, you know. So I thought that was a cool image. And then also we have this from issue 3. This was another scene showing off Sea Rat, being able to shoot out his razor tip feathers, kind of like I was inspired a little bit by X-Men's Archangel. When he became part of Apocalypse's crew, he could throw off these razor things off of his wings. So that's kind of where I got that. And then also I had him do this move where Honey Flakes can use them to get a boost. So he had like, right here, he jumps on top of Sea Rat and launches himself so he could come down like a missile on top of Flawless, the leader here of the Crown team. So yeah, that's awesome stuff and awesome artwork as ever by Ian here. And also here's Ian's version of Sea Rat, which is, I guess, just a little more streamlined than Frankie's version. It's a little more mechanical, a little more, less cartoony, a little more robotic, I guess. I really like both versions, Frankie and Ian's. It's really cool. And then here's some images my wife did of Sea Rat, and I really like her take on it too. More bird-like, more fun, bigger, exaggerated beaks, and things like that. I love the colors on this image. And then here's the other one she did with Sea Rat and Honey Flakes playing chess, and Sea Rat is eating one of the pieces, which is really cool. I may do like little 6x9 prints of these for future Alterna auctions, But yeah, I love her take on it, Sea Rat's just one of those characters, very fun to throw into the mix. Like, it's one of those like secret weapons you have as a superhero character. So really good stuff. So yeah, that was it. It was one of those things. It was kind of like like when they talk about good creative teams and how an artist will complement the writer and writer will complement an artist. This is one of those times. Like Frankie kind of came. I told him what I needed, and he came with 110%, like actually bringing more to it than he needed to, and that extra effort produced this new character that wasn't really a concept to begin with, so it's just one of those magical things that happens as comic creators that you're not expecting, but then like you get the right people together and you create something more than what you wanted. So that's the one thing that's been amazing about my Mighty Mascots run so far. I've had the pleasure to work with two great artists, Frankie, Ian, and then I would even say Anton into the mix there as well, because his colors really bring this thing to life. But yeah, that's all I could think about for Sea Rat. We'll probably try to do something with him down the road, maybe a solo adventure, or try to find new aspects of his personality. He doesn't really talk. He just kind of makes sounds. And I recorded a bunch of my parrots sound effects too. So like I'm thinking about doing like a motion comic for the first issue, re-break it down into motion comics, and I may use her real sound effects to help bring that motion comic to life. That's something I'll work on and bring to life. Eventually on this channel, I'll probably break it down into chapters or something like that. But so that'd be cool. So something to look forward to. But all right, that's it for Mighty Mascots Origins Sea Rat. I hope you guys are liking these videos. It's kind of fun for me to revisit the origin of these characters, and kind of helps get me jazzed and excited about doing more issues. I'm already writing issues 7, 8, and 9 right now. I'm about to start issue 9. I have the first drafts of 7 and 8, and I hope to launch the Kickstarter, or not the Kickstarter, the Indiegogo sometime in maybe late spring, early summer. So look for that. I'll probably be looking to do the next chapter of the 3 issues. So these next 3 issues are turning out to be really fun. Going to be doing a little more world building and bringing in some extra characters, new villains, that kind of exciting thing. So looking forward to it. So, all right, everybody, that's it for this video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear what your comments. I'd love to respond to them. And anybody that you think might like these videos, definitely let them know. All right. We'll talk to you later. Check us out on our live streams Wednesday nights at 9. Me and Johnny always talk to a cool creator, have a great time, and those are a lot of fun. We interact with the audience a lot. So definitely check that out. And I hope you guys all have a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.